Hi, sweeties. Give a pop. If you don't already know, and welcome back to our channel. So this week I'm going to be doing a books I read in January. Thus far I've read 5 books. I'm hoping by the end of January I'll read more, but this is a lot. Out of the 5 books, I've only DNF'd 1 book, which is weird because this is my first time I've ever DNF'd. Why? I think I will explain the lingo as the video progresses of what is TBR, what is DNF, or each time I say something that actually needs like explanation, I'll just explain the lingo as we go on. But then yeah, please note that I will be telling you beforehand if I decide to spoil the book. So I'll be giving a brief of what the book is about, but then I will tell you before I spoil the book. So don't kill me. But yeah, let's get into it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have anything to say. Remember, constructive criticism. I repeat, constructive criticism. Enjoy. The first book that I read in 2024 was Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. I don't have the physical copy yet, but this is the book I DNF'd. DNF means did not finish, meaning this is the book I did not finish, which is weird because I'm 78% into the book, but I did not finish it. So this book is about, to sum it up, ex-boyfriend's father. Yes, the girl has a relationship with her ex-boyfriend's father, who at the time was not her ex. So the feeling started developing when she was in a relationship with the son, and they just started to feel each other. She's 19, he's 33, early 30s. Yeah, I think that's the part that just got me, like 19, 30 something. Yeah, no. So it has smuts in it, which I loved. I loved the book. I just couldn't finish it. I don't know why I couldn't finish it. I loved the book. I give it a 3.5 out of 5, even though I did not finish it. The smuts, I'll definitely give it a 3 peppers out of 5. The second book I read is Neon Gods by Kate Robert, which is the first book in the Dark Olympus series. This series, I think, follows Greek mythology characters. This book is of, forgot the 2 main characters, Hades and Persephone. How do you pronounce that name? Let me just ask Google. Persephone. It's basically 2 worlds, which is the upper city and the lower city, where the upper city is where Zeus is in control, everybody fears him, and the lower city is where Hades has been banished, and that is where he rules. I love this in a book. Like, isn't this pretty? Love it. So yeah, spoiler. So basically, Persephone's mother marries her off to Zeus, who allegedly, there's a rumor going around that he kills his wives as a mother. So disappointed. But then yeah, she runs away from Zeus. So she's about to cross the border to the lower city, but then it is very much forbidden for Zeus to cross to the lower city, as it is forbidden for Hades to cross to the upper city. So now, as Persephone is running away, she's about to cross the border into the lower city, and she crosses it, but then she's injured. Here comes Hades, he rescues her, and then they make a bet that he will tarnish her womanhood. He will tarnish her in public's eye, meaning he will her in front of everybody, as he does. They literally have in front of everybody. He literally does that in front of everybody, and she agrees. She's so happy. So I'm not gonna lie, you can feel the sexual tension, like as soon as you meet them. Not as soon as you meet them, but then a couple pages after, you can feel. So I would definitely recommend this. This book was for me a 3.5 out of 5. Much in this book, I'll definitely give it a 3.5 peppers out of 5. So I definitely recommend this book. The third book I read was Haunting Adeline by H.T. Carlton, which is the first book in the I think the series is called Cat and Mouse. Do it. I can't remember. I think so. This book. This was my first dark romance book, and I went in hard. Adeline. Basically, this book is about stalker falls in love with girl falls in love with stalker. Basically. So, spoiler. So she moves to this town or city, can't remember. Adeline's grandmother passes away, so she moves into her grandmother's house that she also grew up in. As she moves into her grandmother's house, she starts to realize that she has a stalker who likes to leave her one rose at a time. She notices that the roses don't have thorns on them, and then she's like, did he cut those thorns so I don't hurt myself? He hides in her closet when she's asleep and then comes out and watches her sleep. I'm not gonna lie, I loved that book. I know it's giving crazy, but I love the smut in that book. Definitely rated a 4 out of 5 for my first dark romance book. That just did it for me. It was a 4 out of 5. The smut was definitely a 4.5 peppers out of 5. The fourth book I read was Corrupt by Penelope Douglas, which is the first book in the Devil's Night series. It is basically ex-boyfriend's brother. Yeah. So this book follows a girl, Erica, who's in love with Michael, which is her ex-boyfriend's brother. So Michael has 3 friends. It's Dominic, I forgot the other 3 friends. I'll remember it sharp. So those 3 friends are in prison, but they're about to come out. And all of them are planning their revenge on Erica because they feel and believe that Erica is the one that sent the 3 of them to jail. So they all come in cahoots and they all like, okay, fine, we're going to make her pay. We're going to make her suffer like she had made us suffer. Only to realize at the end of the book that after the trauma you gave that poor girl, it wasn't even her. It was not even her. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is Erica forgives Michael after they burned down your house, after they kidnapped your mother. Other than that, she has a threesome with Michael and one of those friends that were plotting revenge upon her. Make it make sense. It just follows the terminal between like the boys planning the revenge on her and her literally still falling in love with Michael, because she's supposed to fall in love with Trevor, which is Michael's brother, right? Her ex-boyfriend. She was supposed to like build a life, have kids with Trevor, which is her ex-boyfriend now. But even when she was dating Trevor, she couldn't stop thinking about Michael. So she finally broke up with Trevor and moved into the apartment building that Michael lived in, and she just fell even harder for Michael. Later on, we do like find out that okay, fine, Michael did actually have feelings for her. He was just in denial or didn't know what those feelings are. But then yeah, as you read, like understand, you'll see okay, fine, Michael did actually have feelings for her. But then yeah, there's a lot of in the book, not even like there's just a lot of smut in that book, and smut as in they don't necessarily need to be, they can do other things that are considered smuts. But yeah, I will definitely rate that book a 3.5 out of 5, and the smut I will give it 3.5 peppers out of 5. So the last book, hopefully not the last, but then the last book I read is Hideaway, which is the second book of the Devil's Night series, which follows Corrupt. So it's the book after Corrupt. In this book now, we deal with Kai and Nikova, Sarah. Kai and Sarah. Kai is very secretive. Kai is very like withheld from the group because of what happened in prison. Like it literally changed him. And Sarah is very much traumatized. Sarah is traumatized, guys. The trauma, like her household was very toxic. Her household growing up was so toxic. Remember in like the Corrupt series, I said that Erica had a threesome with Michael and his friend. That is Kai. So in here we get more of Kai and Sarah's relationship. Sarah is it Damon sister, little sister, but they don't know that. The only person that knows that is Michael, right? So this just follows the story of how Kai and Sarah just fell in love. I very much did not like the book. It was very much a slow burn for me. Like Sarah kept on annoying me, and I don't like when the main character annoys me, because as a main character you're gonna appear a lot in the book because you're the freaking main character. Be exciting. Don't be. She kept on annoying me. She's like, my brother, he's the only one, my brother, blah blah blah, brother. I at some point I just wanted the brother to die. That is how much she annoyed me about her brother. Like, so when a guy comes to you and shows, oh, okay, fine, I can treat you too much better, and he's like, my brother. Your brother was. Yet you still nagging on and on and on about him. Your brother literally harmed you in so many ways. So I feel like that's just the thing. But other than that, yeah, no, I just didn't like the book. I just didn't like the book. I'm so sorry. I just didn't like the book. I left the first book. I just didn't like the book. I'll definitely give that book a 2.5 out of 5. The Smuts, I'll give it a... Oh! There's a scene where Erica and Sarah like make out in front of Michael and Kai. And then after that, they're like, boys, are you just gonna watch or are you gonna join? That saved the book. Actually, little part saved the book. Even the part where like Kai thought that Sarah was not a V. He just slammed into her only to realize, whoa, why didn't you tell me? Blah, 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 blah. But then he's like, okay, fine. I was like, I know, like, you can't be with me, whatever. Let's just pretend that you are not E and I am not me. We're just two people that love each other. We're just two people that want to be together. Let's give ourselves that. And he breaks her. That was the most romantic scene out of the entire book. The entire book. Oh, that was not the only romantic scene. The other romantic scene was when he, just to spend time with her, just for her to be with him, just for her to be beside him 24 fucking hours, he agrees to marry someone else. He agrees to marry a complete stranger so she can be beside him 24 fucking 7 because he is madly in love with her. It does not make sense because now now that I'm thinking about it or saying it out loud, it does not make sense because you're agreeing to marry someone but you want me beside you. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, it does not make sense. Like, it's given Delulu, and I'm so sorry for that. But then yeah, I rate this book definitely a 2.5 out of 5. Don't kill me. Don't come for me. I rated solid. I'll give it a 3 peppers out of 5. Like I'm not gonna, just because I hated, just because I didn't like the book does not mean the Smuts was not beautifully written. It was very good. Yeah. So that was books I read in January. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Mwah.